Tovább a negyedikkel. Költségpontok, képzettség. A mediküldés, de mi a követséget fogjuk tovább vinni. És hogy ide kell menni.
Could get around faster if I find a charger to override. I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet so I don't spook the herd.
Itt azért definit nem erre fogom menni.
Stop looking already. Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Jó, most kell feltörni az egyik gépet. Mehetünk is.
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. I should walk Karja Horn. That means the embassy starting soon. Right, I should find whoever's in charge here.
Kopárfény.
First, I could resupply at my stash.
Jó, oké.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few. Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Well, I can't put my foot in my mouth again if I'm pouring booze down it, right? Let me guess. You're in a rush, right?
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis
Mad.
to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got...
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Az a vicc, hogy a MDFSR nélkül sokkal pixelesebb, meg homályosabb, meg minden, nem kínja.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones came safe.
Gondolod, hogy kimegy a Horizon, akkor hogy mehet a G5 ilyen grafikai megmódolással?
Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. But no matter how much news...
I better...
Oh,
Aaron,
all right,
I know where to find you.
don't count on it. But be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Paid.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. What brings Aloy of the Nora to Bar-
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head... And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially... But no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Carja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh returned personal effects taken from Carja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Where is this Commander knows if he's the one keeping the gates shut? I'll convince him to...
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already...
We'll see about that.
Majd meglátjuk, azt
A
mondja.
lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage...
A kurva dodzsolás, bazd meg.
But I hear a certain Nora got the...
Keci.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander.
Bazd meg, ledodzsolt majdnem a karakter, geci. Az épületről, hát mi ma a faszomba.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern the...
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness until the Tanakh sound their horn.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
Azt nyomogd be.
Tanakh are a tribe
Yes.
composed of 3
Nagyon
clans. How
faszom.
many banners do you see?
Ez
You're
komoly.
just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to...
Quella storia.
Keep telling yourself that.
Quella storia gioiola.
Varl.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Aha, itt vannak a tenakok. Most azt egy kicsit belagult a játék.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of...
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the... You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievance. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you?
Mhm.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I had hopes for freedom, but
Valószínűleg gondolhatod, hogyha így megy a Horizon, akkor egy GT5 grafikai mod az hogy menne ezen a gépen.
I think I've heard enough.
as you
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you.
Hmm.
The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten
Na, ezen nem mindenkit szét fog baszni, azt most megmondom.
the blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us, exile.
Jaj.
Lancers, form up!
Azt meghekkelte a gépeket, Gec.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up! Get to cover! Archers, keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gate! Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
Hozta kurva, mekkorát tapnolt a csávó.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Az gond.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Time to fight! Here they come! Do you need ammo? Can't be that easily. I've got a shot! Finish that raider! Help them! Protect them! No! Hey! I'm gonna take this.
Így hirtelen nem. Yes.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! They're onto us! Here they come! Where's the fight?
Machines can't protect them!
Great job! You won't get away with that! Let me know if you need any help! Got me! Get out of there! Take that on that road! Hitting those weak spots is working!
De honnan a faszomból lőnek le, geci? Hát menj már a picsába. 6 millióan ránk jönnek, bazd meg.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! We're spotted.
De bazd meg, hát egyet rám lök a gép és meghalok, hát mi a fasz? Úgy tényleg amúgy. Geci, ilyen nincs. Hát hányszor nőjön meg a Q betűt egy menetbe? 6 milliószor? Fú, öcsém.
Pain subsiding.
Hosszá vagy. Hát geci, és elém ugrik a másik idióta gép. De... Tök jó lenne, hogyha tudnék valamerre menni amúgy, tényleg. Nem lenni bugós fos. Hm? Jó, nice, ez megvan. Geci. Nem jön, meg fog halni. Nyomja magadnak HP növedet. A moskos kurva anyádat. Na, ez meg is van. Nehéz ülés volt.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Can break through a shield if I damage it.
Kurva jó. Azt a kurva, hülye vagy, geci.
I'm not giving up. You're not stopping me! I've got to break that shield!
Idióta.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your
Megy el a szar.
We're still trying this. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. The Tanakh's home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh.
All that. It was her rebels approached from the north with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding
Are you saying that? Why was shut for the embassy?
Hát, ezt a tábort ma nem ebbe az videóba fogjátok majd megtudni.
Keeping an eye out.
A tall neck? There's that one.
It's hard to explain.
If you say so.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got...
They knew the lay of the land. And if the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh. Where everyone else
És a népség.
somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory. but the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
I'd need to be...
Then the gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate...
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Na, let's do this. Én azt mondom. Elég érdekes, egy pajzs volt ez. Azt mondja, vadász. Még koncentráció, na ez nekünk nagyon fontos lesz. Jó, ugye ennyi mindent ki lehet oldani. Beszivárgó. Jó, itt elég egyedülre kimúzni.
Save these for when I need it.
Most energia, egészség, energia, technológia, optimális valósítása. Jó, most van pajzs szárnyam is. Hopp, azt kelleni fog, gyere ide.
A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there.
Hát nem lesz könnyű, azt most megmondom odakint, igen, arra jobb, ha felkészülsz.
Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Regala. Machines under her command. Only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Keleti fekvés, újabb lázadó tábor. Ja, aha, igen. És itt lesz majd a hosszú nyak. Az nem tudom, megvan-e neked a hosszú nyakú. Hú, na azt is megmász, milyen gyönyörű lesz. Itt vagy? Tudod a hosszú nyakú, ami majd a térképet fogja felfedezni a Horizonbe. Szép lesz majd azt is megmászni. Főleg, hogy így dodge-ol magától a karakter, geci. Az a kurva magas izé, igen. Na jó van, gyerekek, hát ezt majd... Ahora ezt, hát hogyha a géped elbírja. Azt a kurva, az milyen gép, amit most nekem bedobod, bazd meg. Gétli. Egy krokodil, bazd meg. Olyan. Amúgy én is a legelső részben. Na gyerekek, ezt majd...